Oh, that's not cool.
Welcome back, guys, and right now we're just making our way in the language desert. But before that, let's talk to these toads right over here.
What's the matter?
What isn't? We've been forced from our beloved Albana and chased all the way across this frog-forsaken desert.
Then it's true that Albana is under Yshrenian occupation?
As true as we are blue, and we got poor boss Fibionacci. God bless him.
Farewell, sweet boss. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
Oi, oi, don't get ahead of yourself. Boss Fib's got captured, not drawn and quartered.
Oh, shut up, you. Can't a fellow punch up a story? Anyway, we'd best clear out before those Yshrenians show up. I reckon they were right on our tail vestiges.
You reckon right.
There they are. Who the hell are you punks?
Hey, take it down a notch, man. You'll scare these guys' warts off.
Our orders were to apprehend any toads that escaped from Albana. Don't interfere!
Now, in this fight, firstly, let's take care of all these soldiers first. Once we take care of all the soldiers, now we need to finish off this tank. In White Knight 2, this is the first time we ever see a tank in the game, so for the weakness of this tank, it's acceptable to piercing, but once after it's weak against piercing once you destroy the shell first of the back of the tank, because the weakness of the tank is that its engine. As you notice, every time he fires the cannon to the top, the purple and the back opens up and exposes the shell core of the engine, as you see right there. But it closes after a few seconds, so before do anything else, I want to rally up my party members. Right? Get closer so I can get my other melee into the zone. Okay, now that's all done. Now let's make our way behind the tank and expose the engine so we can be able to do more damage than we usually do. As you see right now, I'm not doing as much damage because the shell is exposed. The only way to expose it is using piercing or slash attacks. And so happens my main character, Leonard, is an axe, so I can be able to slash my way into it, so eventually the core is exposed. It will take me a while to do it, so don't worry. Cross attack. There we go. Now the core is exposed. You can use your spear character, as I have right here, to combo the core to be able to break it, but you need to break it twice to be able to close the tank. Besides all that, I'll just keep fighting this tank, attacking its core, and eventually it will go down. So, after the battle is finished, I'll be talking with the Toad, and I'll explain the situation of Havana, and afterwards we have to find 3 colleagues of theirs somewhere in the desert. And that will be pretty well. Although, it's not too difficult, so not much worry there. Once you find all their colleagues, you make your way to engines of Albana, but I'll be doing that in the next video. So, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay, and I'll see you guys in part 23 of Let's Play White Knight Chronicles 2. So, see you then guys, bye!
You lot are tough as nails.
We've dealt with worse than that before.
Thank you. How can we ever repay you?
How about you tell us what happened to the royal army stationed in Albana?
Oh, Ballandor's forces, you mean? Well, last I heard, they scurried off to the Norda tunnels.
That's right. They retreated north, and Yshrenia won't be far behind them.
Then we haven't much time. We must reach the tunnels as quickly as possible.
Well, you are not going to get anywhere without passing through Albana first.
There must be some way.
Do you think we should tell them?
What? About that? Oh, I don't know, mate.
Why not? They can take care of themselves.
I reckon
Why
you're
do I like
right.
the sound of this?
Sorry to keep you. After much discussion, we think cutting through Albana is your best chance.
Cut through? It's gotta be swarming with bad guys.
Now, hold on. You did hear us mention the Yshrenian army has marched off to destroy Ballandor. Well, what does that mean?
I'll tell you what it means. Yshrenia can't very well be in two places at once.
I get it. Fewer soldiers patrolling the city.
And you lot can stroll on through.
You're forgetting something. How are we gonna get into Albana?
You just leave that to us. We'll risk life and limb to... Oh, dear me. Wait just a moment.
What now?
One easy problem. When we skip town, we got separated from our associates, but we'll need every toad we can get to sneak into Albana. They must be hiding out somewhere in this sand maze. Reckon you could track them down? Of course you could.
We're missing 3 associates. You just gotta find them. Tell them to meet us outside Albana's south gate. Come back and join us yourselves. And Bob's your uncle. Best of luck now.
They really need to work on their people skills.
Ugh, toads. They always find a way to make you do the work.
Where did those toads run off to?
Let's finish this!
the end of that. Let's finish this! Let's go find those toads who got separated.
So, are we lost or just sightseeing?
Let's do this!
Easy pickings.
Once we're through Albana, we'll push on to the Norgia tunnels.
Won't Yshrenia's troops be there?
They'll try to close the tunnels down for certain.
Well, if they do, then we'll just have to bust our way through.